we're here. At long last, we are in our forever home. Now, there has been a long process to get here. It's involved some government people.
Yeah, raids.
some raids. Let's not cut to the footage, Andy. There it is. I sent Rory a video back in October. Let's just go in hard, okay? The guys that are in here got busted. And whilst they were being busted, I said to the landlord, does that mean this is being up for rent soon? And he said, yeah.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah, however many months later, we're here telling you all about it. So yeah, this was originally a bus shelter in the middle of Burgess Hill. It was then brought to Blacklands Farm, where our business lives. The guys turned it into what was effectively a tractor shed, and then it was then rented out, and it looked nothing like this. There was 2 massive green shutters across there. The floor was horrible. It was very poorly lit, and we took it on, and we could see that Ken didn't charge his lights. Andy's just put some money in the meter and the lights are now back on. There we go. How can I say he's an outsource? Not a PCC employee. So we'll leave it at that. Oh, awkward, but it was great. So you've seen it and you've enjoyed it, so we did. So moving back to where we were, we are now in what is effectively this converted bus shelter. We had to take down the shutters, put these walls up, fully insulated. We've gone ham from the beginning. We wanted to build this from the ground up. And although we had an order book that was full to the brim, we knew that we had to do this the first time, the right time. Because we had so much work behind, a backlog of work, that we knew we had to basically palm off at the tail end of last year, that we knew that once we moved into the workshop, we had to hit the ground running. And workbenches in, toolboxes in, the floor painted, we knew that it needed to be great straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. We're planning on being here for, well, as long as we're going to be PCC, basically, barring any other major crazy changes or anything. So we wanted to make sure that everything was purpose-built. We wanted to make sure that everything was the exact same shape, size for an R19. We've got ramps for R18s. We've got all this purpose-built stuff, so we can go into a separate fabrication room now, so that when we're, previously in the back room before, when in the old workshop, Stu was grinding, this, that, and the other, we'd have to either cover everything or, dust and crap was just going to get everywhere. We're done now. We're purpose-built. We've got a time machine in here. We've owned a time machine for over a year. We've never used it before because we didn't have the space in the old unit. It was ridiculous. We picked it up, a really good price, nearly new, and it sat there and we had to keep borrowing someone else's unit to do ties. Yeah, we could do them, but oh my goodness, come on. I just want to be able to work in my own workshop on my own things. Yeah. And we're here now, we've got it. We've got parts wash coming. We've got massive benches, obviously the big benches that we had in the old place. Thankfully, we've been extremely fortunate. Everything that we've done within this new workshop when we've been building it has been it couldn't be more perfect.
So lucky.
So blaggy.
Proper blaggy. Full
blag. Where everything like the workshop, the workbenches, everything we wanted to fit in any given space happened to be the exact right size, the exact right dimension. You've got lots of 8x4s, all of a sudden the mez is exactly 8 foot tall, so you just bash, 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 which has allowed us to carry on working to a degree amongst what we've done. We've still got a long way to go.
A long way to go, you'll see that from when Andy does a bit of a walk around, you'll see that there's still plenty of areas that need finishing off. Like Rory said, we've got the wash area in the corner that hasn't been finished off yet. Behind where we're filming, we got our cosh cupboard area. That hasn't been finished yet. However, what we've had to focus on is, like I said, the order book is stacked until July, August time. We have to focus on getting these bikes done and out the way and give us the work areas to do that rather than giving us the facilities to make it our forever home. So that is what we've concentrated on, and we are very, very excited to finish off the tail end of the year with a workshop that is thoroughly complete and give you a thorough walk around, but I think we're pretty much there.
Yeah,
I think we're there or thereabouts.
I think so. I think the other added bonus of having so much more space, like we had very recently, we had an open day. We've actually got a little bit of space to entertain now.
Very nice.
Previously, when customers are coming down for waiting appointments, it was obviously a bit of a slog if you're coming down for a valve clearance. You've got 4 hours, 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours to wait around. we've now got a customer area. We've got a much more appropriate TV place. We've got a lounge. We've got a sofa. We've got sofas. We've got places we can host an event. You know, like we've got things where we can do. We've got space out the front for food truck, whatever. It gives us scope. And I think for me, that's what I'm most buzzing about, is that once we've cleared a bit of the backlog, I think we had, well, enough bikes here, certainly, enough that you couldn't move. And once we've cleared some of those on the backlog, I think when we've got a place that we can really use to host, I mean, we live here for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stu and I spend a lot of time here.
Home from home, it really is.
Yeah, 100%. And now it's really, really starting to feel like home. And, you know, we're just really excited to be able to share that with everybody. We're not quite there, like you said.
No, we're not quite there. But the fact that we have an efficient space to work is the most important thing. At the old unit, and I will never, ever downspeak any of our previous homes, because we wouldn't be where we are now if we hadn't have had those previous homes, because we made best of every home we started off with. Even the mushrooms growing out the wall in the original, basically, what was it, double garage basement that we started off in Hove, to the one that you've seen all the videos in before down the road, and then the extension that we then put on that. That's all been a stepping stone to where we've got to, but the efficiency is the most important thing. Our old unit, we couldn't strip more than 5 bikes without you starting to trip over stuff, things being in the way. If you had more than 6 bikes on site, you had to push 3 of them out in the rain to even be able to work on them. We don't have that problem anymore. There's room for us to work efficiently, and it's just really sped things up. Even with the short period of time that we've been in here working, man, we've got so much more done. It's fantastic. Really, really good.
And we're looking to transfer that, obviously. Shorter lead times, better bike builds, and everything we can do from it. And it's just the little touches about, just one little thing I want to mention is that we'll get Andy to put a little clip of it, of the RSD cover. So BMW, basically, you only get a Lego kit. You've got the instructions. BMW do a very similar thing. It's called, it's RSD.
It's their technical book, essentially, for the dealers.
Yeah, repair and service data.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, this is how you fix everything. There you go. Front cover of that had a workshop on it. And Stu saw it years and years and years ago when he was a senior technician and went, that's a cool looking workshop. I want that one day. And even to a T, to the windows that we've put in, we look like the front of RSD. Everything about it is everything we've ever wanted. And we're just buzzing to get going. And, you know, for you guys to sort of join us on our journey, following the video diaries, pop down at some point, you know, come down with your bike, pop down for a coffee, by appointment only.
By appointment, please. Yeah.
And yeah, that's it really. We're looking forward to showing you off.
Well, yeah, we are. So we wanted to just take this opportunity just to give you a little update, because we know that, you know, we've had a hiatus. We've been off the YouTube for a long time now because we simply just had so much to do. Like, we've had loads to do with getting the work out and getting this workshop built. It's been a hard slog.
Minus 6 degrees in the morning.
It's been minus 6 degrees. I've been I've spent a whole weekend, a whole Saturday and a whole Sunday steam cleaning the workshop. And I've then spent the rest of the day letting it dry out. But by the time I've got to one end, the other end is already frozen over. It's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous, the effort that we've put in. Rory's been up here like mad hours of the day to try and get the floor painted before it's going off at one end so we get the other end sorted. It's just loads and loads and loads of effort that's gone in. So we wanted to give you a little update on the background of what we've been doing. We've done one open day already. We'd love to do another open day later on in the year because it was an absolute hit. It won't be a regular thing. It will be maybe a season opener and a season closer. But we want you guys, this is a shared space. We want to share this with you as much as we share it with ourselves. But I think that's covered all grounds. We're going to do a proper walk round once it's all done and dusted. We're really looking forward to that. We're going to do a little bit of a spoof on that one. So we're looking forward to having a bit of fun with that. But would you say that's everything covered?
Yeah, that's it. Cool.
Cool. So thanks ever so much. And we appreciate all the help that everybody's given us to get to this point. Thank you so much.